Hey everyone, welcome back to Building Blind. I'm Don.
And I'm Audra.
And the Star Wars celebration continues.
Yes, it does.
We just finished building the Death Star, and it was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Our first Golden Brick Award-winning set.
Yes.
And on to an older set. This did not come out for the May the 4th celebration, but I am a huge fan of the Darth Vader character.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to build the Obi-Wan and Darth Vader Brickheads. And she's going to take the Obi-Wan, and I'm going to take the Darth Vader, and they'll have their own happy little places on our desks.
Mm-hmm.
And I am super excited to jump into this.
Me too.
Do you have any other Star Wars brickheads that you've built?
Only the Mandalorian and Child.
Okay. I know that we have some others, and we did get the new 5-pack, and maybe we'll jump into that as well. But I don't want to continue talking. I want to jump in and start building this. Very curious about the accessibility of it for me with the different parts inside of Darth Vader. I'm assuming the outside is mostly black, but we'll see as we get the bags undone and jump in. But let's start building.
Let's do it.
All right. We have everything sorted from bags 1 and 2. So over here on Audra's side are all of the parts for Obi-Wan Kenobi. And then here are all of the parts for Darth Vader. Audra, are all these different dark pieces, are these all black, or is there any red or dark browns, anything mixed in there?
Yes.
Or there are.
There
okay.
are. So there are a couple darker reds. They're here. I do see that there are some black square elements as well, or square pieces.
Okay, so these are red.
Correct.
And these are black.
Yes.
Okay, so to me they are exactly the same color. So we'll definitely want to have those separated, and then I'll check in with you when those pieces are called for to make sure we're getting the right ones.
Yes, there are a couple other red pieces. So these circle pieces are red.
Okay.
But I don't see any other.
Nope, those would be the only kind, so we're good there.
Unless, actually, here's a dark gray, but can you tell the difference between this and the red?
So this one here, and this one here. Yes, those I can tell the difference.
Okay.
Yep, this one is a bit lighter in color than this one. This looks like black, and then this is definitely a dark gray.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, red was on the left. And then the other ones, there's some dark brown, but this looks to be a unique piece.
Okay.
So I don't think that you would mix those up with another one. But these over here, there are 2 black and there are 2 red.
And the reds are on the left or the right?
The right.
Okay. So
Do you want them by the red squares?
Yeah, let's move those down here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll check in with you again when those types of parts are used.
Yes, but so those are the only 2 that have the same color.
Okay, so reds, dark brown, or no, these are red, and then dark brown up here.
Yes.
Let's move these down with the other red as well.
Okay. There is one more red piece. That is this one, but I don't see another piece that looks like that.
Okay, great. And then these are the dark browns.
Yes.
We're going to move these down with the red too because they are unique. And then everything else is black. That's a dark piece.
That's a dark piece, yes. Here is a gray slope.
Mix that up.
But everything else, I mean, of course, his lightsaber is also red. So that looks good.
Perfect. And on your side, I'm seeing a lot of pieces that look real similar to me.
Yes. So there's 3 different shades of brown. There's tan, there's light gray, and there's kind of like an olive green. So I definitely think this one would be harder.
I'm glad you're building it, not me, because I would be checking in with you quite often with this set. You have all your pieces parted out. I have all mine. You have the paper instructions. I have the digital, and we are ready to start building.
Let's do it.
We just finished building our Brickheads, and these were another fun build.
Yes.
What's nice is there's 2 sets of instructions. So if you want to build with a partner or a friend or anyone else, it makes it really easy. Or you want to build one now and one later, makes it really easy. I built Darth, and you built Obi-Wan.
I did.
And after we got the dark pieces sorted out, I didn't struggle too much. I checked in with you once.
Yep.
And then after that, the pieces were unique, and I didn't need to check in. So as far as accessibility goes, it was pretty accessible. Not so much as the Death Star, but it was still pretty accessible. I like some of the details. One thing that I'm not thrilled about is the mouthpiece here. It's literally on just one stud, so it can twist and turn, which, I mean, you always want to make sure it looks good, so if it gets bumped or something, it could be crooked. Like the cape elements in the back, how it kind of wraps around, hides a lot of the build, and the helmet looks good. The printed pieces are always very welcome instead of having to use stickers. So I'm really happy with this, and it's going to look great on my desk next to the Death Star.
Yeah, it looks great right now.
How was Obi-Wan?
I would say Obi-Wan was a little challenging in that there's a lot of different shades of brown, and so I had to look really closely at the directions to make sure I was using the right color brown. But I also do enjoy Brickhead builds, and I thought the robe was really great for him.
Oh, I didn't look at that.
Yeah, in the back especially, similar to your cape.
Yeah.
Like, you can really tell it's like a hooded robe.
Yeah, it almost gives it a feeling of texture.
Yeah.
The hair is really nice in the back as well.
Yeah. Like you, there is one piece, so this little front part looks like a belt buckle.
Oh, okay.
So that does move around a little bit, but other than that, I thought his mustache and beard build was clever.
Yes.
And it fits really well. So yeah, great build.
So even though I am a huge fan and have nothing but love for Darth Vader, I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 bricks. I'm not sure what you think about Obi-Wan.
I was also going to give it a 4 out of 5.
Are you copying me?
No, just compared to the Death Star.
Okay.
I felt, this was a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, on a personal love, it's a 5 out of 5, but for the overall build, the accessibility of it, if you are colorblind, you may need some assistance. But otherwise, it was fun. It's a quick and easy build, and they're great display pieces.
Yeah.
Thank you again for joining us for this episode of Building Blind. Next time, the celebration of Star Wars will continue. We're going to be building the Super Star Destroyer. That's a new set that came out during the May the 4th Be With You launch. And we're going to be kicking things off in June with the Disney Blind Bags. That's the new Disney 100 celebration. There's 18 minifigs. Can't see what's inside the packages, but I'm going to show you some techniques of how to feel for different pieces that are unique to each minifig and how you can have 100% accuracy in finding those parts. So join us again on another episode of Building Blind. Until then, happy building.